There's always something new here in the inn.
Hello. Just 1 second. All right. How are y'all doing? Gonna be a short-ish stream today, guys. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be good. Just normal streams, long streams. Good luck in my game, so thank you. I am going to do a few reviews. I don't know if I'm gonna play that much. Got a few more reviews I want to do. Can we see some duo stuff again on the channel? Yeah, that's coming today. Got 7K, grats. Buddy game. Let's get the tracker on. Demon McMurloc, Pirate Quill. Murloc in, okay. So some scam train at some point, probably. Man, buddy game. Poof. So money. Money. We need that money. Seven stream streak. Yeah, I haven't been super regular with the streams this week. Had a family trip earlier this week. Hey Milos. Great to hear that, man.
Seven fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Let's just hold this. Let's make the Rhino more expensive.
You know, I think you could win this whole thing.
Bungie. Oh, there's no argument for the other guy.
Destroy you, makes you strong.
I can see the Murloc being better. Oh, this match is a banger. Yeah, I haven't played this week, so it's my first game all week. For it to be buddy game is I feel like I might be my buddy might be too expensive. But on the other hand, it's a buddy lobby, so I just buy it. Because I'm paying 2 extra gold for this already, compared to the Murloc. Let's hope it's worth it here.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Kind of. With Varanus. Could cycle the Tad, and but if it's a 1-drop, it's kind of weird. I have to hold something, right? Could hold the Varanus. Double Varanus. Does that work? That doesn't really work. I think I just copy Tat for money. Not ideal. We'll take it.
You can turn this around.
Yeah, it is double Varanus. Not so sure how we're gonna handle this.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Ooh. I like the henchman a lot. But with Galacront and Evolve, somewhat interesting. Why not just buy it?
Let's see what
They're mad. We did have the thing that gives us extra gems, so... Or kill wreck for money. I don't know how much I'm gonna evolve.
to you. Your minions really pulled their weight.
Because I'm sort of okay with the rally in this thing, because then you have this guy. Could just evolve a Varanus and not care. Like leveling. Turn 5. Could also invest and roll. Evolve this, but I don't know if I want to keep evolving. Just want money, right? Yeah.
That's what I would have picked. Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Okay, Baby Asheraj is kind of cool. Right, I got a demon. I was like, where did the other guy come from?
You're good at this.
So this is kind of good. I feel like I might just give up on this because I'm kind of okay with the money. I can summon a bunch of 3-drops here, get value. Juggler, Void Earl. I might just copy my buddy. So I don't want to level yet, right? Like Juggler. I could play this guy, or we can just get money. Like level roll. I don't know if I care about that. I just want more money, right? Could also level roll. Buddy copy something else. I don't know.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
Let me just golden buddy here. Golden pyramid buddy. It's kind of good. Let me just drop the rhino. I missed the scaling, but I might have wanted to copy this right now.
can turn this.
Getting the baby Ashurash was pretty good tempo. Hey Nazaros, thank you for that. Welcome. Alright, we got money.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Out for a light stroll?
Can't say I didn't come prepared.
Double 9 frogs. Elder is really nice, but I want money first. Now it's just Bran and go infinite. Super constructor, or do I not care? Like, it's okay, it's a 5 drop. That was my instinct too. That's on us. The next turn it's double 9 frogs. Basically just keeping this guy. The rest can go.
I think you can win this thing.
This will give us a lot of money. Now it's just figuring out how to turn that money into stats. Elder plus Guardian is gonna be quite good. No, we're not winning this one. I could spend this money for sure with 9 frogs. So.
The battle is really raging.
Nala's probably okay.
The light has left this place.
Stop! I don't think that matters. Really. Have to go, alright.
Not even on That's what I would have picked. It's good to get some minions in play.
Some travelers welcome.
Keep up
Too
the
much.
momentum, friend.
Alright, it's fine. We can level now. That was hilarious. What's the tech here? What do you mean with that question?
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I think I need this.
Now we're in business.
Uh,
I like where you're going with this. That's quite the army you're building.
Oh, actually, I might get more armors.
Not food.
Might have made a mistake or two here.
I'll do what I can.
Could technically make more Nalas, but don't really need to. They're both triggering, right? So I get Golden Drakari by holding that.
The light has left this place.
Get out of 9 frogs next turn. Alright, this is also beast. Splitting a lot of beast buffs. Yeah, we'll see. I can make Golden Buddy next turn with Golden Drakari, which will make a golden anything, but we'll see. No matter what lobby he goes for Brand. Yeah, that's like the correct way to play the game, though, right? Also, it's Buddy lobby with Murloc Pirate. Kind of mandatory to play Brand. Brand, Pog. I'll drop the Drippy next turn. Man, this is like a game, huh?
Your minions really pulled their weight.
The odds are in my favor.
I am Candle.
Show them what we're made of.
I like where you're going with this.
Way to buff here. Ooh, nice. I need 2? I will want 2, but let's see. Wait, am I going in now? I might be going in now. Just need another 3-drop, right? Yeah. I guess I'll just buff my buddy, yeah.
You're down a minion and up a gold. A good tactical choice.
I think I'll buff this guy and then eat it next turn. Actually, no, I'm gonna Rhino to make Golden Snack Fender, right?
Take a snack break. You've
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Now I need Elder. I do have a Mutinous, so I could just eat this buddy now. Let's see. Snack man. No, 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 snack man.
Work out there. Keep up the pressure.
E.
take a snack break. You've earned it.
2K. Alright,
I can't
So I
wait
need
to
my
see this.
Drakari back at some point, Lucifron. Need to make some money as well. I don't think it's Rogers.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I need a 3. Maybe I just make Golden Lucifron this turn. Oh no, I just copy Mutinous if I keep it. So I want to buy that for sure. My question is just... I need the Mutinous one more time. I guess I'm Mutinousing next turn. And I could just YOLO this, technically. We have many Lucifrons? Yeah, but only if I hold Lucifron, right? I have to use this thing, which means I have to sell. That doesn't work. Oh, I sold my 3. That's not great.
Yes, master. Does this mean you're not in?
I'm gonna hold the Lucifron, I think, right? I can play it next turn.
That'll do some damage.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
I can just 50-50 now. Because if I hit the Drakari, I can always hit the Drakari. I'm still going for Bran. Bran is infinite money in a buddy lobby, so it's still pretty good, yeah. But you want to Mutinous on top of the Snack Vendor after buffing, but I should have kept base skill. It was a good unit. Now I have Golden Elder, and now I just need Pyramid Buddy as well.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Never not want to copy Mutinous? I guess, yeah. Pity. Womp. Never need to copy these guys. Play this. I need more end of turn shit. I need a good 3-drop. I don't really want.
A good tactical choice.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Need a 3-drop, that's the most important thing. So I think I'm gonna go for the Hogger. I think I'm just gonna drop the Lucifron here. Copy the Elder.
One more for your collection.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Now I need Pyramid Buddy. And we're gonna be very hard to outstat, so it's mostly gonna be like base skill and stuff. I could technically try to eat the Sailor on top of the Buddy again. I'm probably gonna do that. I still have double Mutinous. I can just sell my value. Mental.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I target Ellie somehow? Not really, right? Gonna miss some value here, that's fine. Right F this guy. Oops.
You're down a minion and up a gold. Burn the harpoon!
Oh, I have too many. I have a 3-drop there. Eh!
Watch out! Let's see if you can stay on top.
I should have probably sold Bran and kept the other guy, but it's fine. He wasn't ambitious enough. He did it only one time or something. We went hard. We had a lot of mutinous though because of our buddy and hero power.
Nice work.
That's just so dumb.
Keep up the pressure.
Bro, what am I selling? Just Bran? I have a lot of money here, but yeah, I guess I just sell Bran. Let's see. I want to golden this Drakari. I'm gonna be like infinite stats. I'm not gonna mutinous again, right? No. I guess I just sell Bran, yeah. Funny. So weird with Chef in the shop though. I could technically sell one Elder. Don't really need to, right? No, I don't think I need to.
You won't need to shell out
Burn
much.
the harpoons!
Show them what we're made of.
That'll do some damage. You're down a minion and up a gold.
Started blasting.
You won't need to shell out much.
Set sail for open waters.
Ready to work.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
Time to go large.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Let's see how much scam he has. Oh, he's a tiny little board, chat. Look at a tiny little board. That's not a bad warm-up game. Bonk. Yeah, buddy lobbies, man. They get pretty wild. Okay. That was honestly pretty well handled for... Yeah, usually if I have to... Like, I haven't like the last time I played was Sunday, right? And it's Thursday night, so usually that's a lot worse. Hey, Jazzman, thanks for the 18. Ragnarok, thank you for the Prime. Silent YouTube viewer, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Kalioff. Appreciate that. You already won? Well, Venom exists, right? If my opponent has Scam, then the Drakari and the Lucifron are useless, so... Technically, if I wanted to be sure of a win, I needed to use the brand for money and hold a bunch of base skills to counter Scam. Yeah, that was funny. Funny game.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Hey Nikos, thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. Do you like buddy lobbies? Yeah, I think they're really, really fun. They're really crazy though, right? You have to just go for money, which is why in the early game you just saw me say like, I just need money, because you just need to get to a point where you have all the resources you want, and we got that with double 9 frogs, and then we played Nala for a little bit, and the Nala then gave us tempo, and then because of that tempo we could set up to do this. I could set up to get the Mutinous and copy that and just whee. What does a buddy do? Lucifron or Snack gives the stats to another 3-drop end of turn, so the combo with Snack is you get a big minion and then you Mutinous on top of Snack, and then you get that huge minion and then you Mutinous that on top of Snack again, and then you just keep getting bigger. And they just use the Elder here. Okay, let's see. So I've got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get into reviews first, and I'll see if I'm gonna play more. Because today is a shorter-ish stream. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're back to the normal schedule. You guys want to see player reviews first or viewer reviews? With player, I mean other like high-level streamer. Because I'll do both, so you guys can just choose where we start. Missed the banger of a game? Yeah, it was like a very relaxed buddy game, just like slowly got started. Wasn't too stressful of a buddy game. Sold out of our stuff when we needed to. It's actually really chill. Pull it, bop it, pull it. I don't really want to poll. Just type it in chat. I'll get a feel for it. Poll would be cool. Making me work, bro. What is this? Chat with preferences? What's next? All right, there you go. Don't forget to like the video on YouTube. Appreciate that. Name is Twitch chat on my alt. Yes. Back-to-back Elders. Yeah, Elder is really silly in this type of comp. Alright, so we got 6 people for a streamer review, 5 people for a viewer review. I'm not gonna let it run for too long. If you care, you can vote on Twitch. You could just type it in YouTube chat what you want me to do. I'm gonna do both. It's just whichever one we do first. Because I've got some streamer games I want to look at, and we've got some viewer games that I'm going to review as well. Alright, streamer review 1. Log. Okay, let's... But this is actually a new strategy that I hadn't seen yet. SBT, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is Gospodar, and let me just come here because it's funny. I'm not like perfectly blocking it. I still need to figure out how I want to do this, like the camera, because it doesn't perfectly overlap. This is Gospodar, and he sent us a strategy that he asked me like, have you seen anyone do this? And I was like, no, I haven't. So let's see what's going on. Oh, I guess before we start this, yeah. So I do have a giveaway running. I still need to figure out how to do commands in YouTube chat, but I'll just paste it. So for anyone who cares. Oh, I can't paste it. YouTube chat doesn't allow me to paste that much. Oh, that's annoying. Well, if you care about the giveaway, then check it out on Twitch, basically. Go to my Twitch, do ! giveaway. But I am giving away 5 $100 Steam gift cards to people that try Arcane Rush. So you can download the link, download the game using my link, and then you just have to win one game, but that's, you know, your first game is very easy, so you're basically going to win it. So win one game, then use that team in the arena, and then send a screenshot. Takes about 20 minutes. So if you care, then you've got a chance to win a $100 Steam gift card. I'm giving away 5 for sure. So if there's 5 people that enter, then, well, more than 5 people have entered, but you get the point. But that's all you got to do, and then I'll draw the winners next week. Can you participate that as well if you're... Yeah, that's fine, because you can participate. Okay, cool. Anyways, now that we got that explained, because I saw someone use the is that global? I want to say yes, but I'm guessing there's some countries I can't gift to. Like, I don't know if I can gift to Russia, for instance. I don't know what Steam, if there's restrictions there. That's a good one. Actually, I don't know if someone can look that up, if there's restrictions on which countries I can gift Steam stuff to. I'm guessing it's not the whole world, yeah. Probably a few countries that they have excluded. Okay, anyways, let us dive into this Gospodar review.
Like I triple the second scout, and I just
Here we go.
not good. It's losing everything.
So usually I don't have the audio, but I'll let a little bit of it run. There you go. So you can hear him. So he's gonna try out a new Sylvanas strategy. So I don't want to give it away yet what it's gonna be. But when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's quite strong. But this is a Sylvanas exclusive strategy. So we have the Scout Anomaly, turn 1, we just buy the strongest unit to win our fights. It's also a 2/2 Divine Shield, so it goes quite well into other scouts. It's a Dragon, Naga, Pirates, Quilboar Undead lobby, so Naga Pirate stands out. That's always good in these lobbies. Also, Dragon, Naga opens up Charming Rogue, which gives you a lot of health. And then, you know, Quilboar Undead, not too relevant. Level turn 2, nothing too crazy. Have you seen the Sliders game with 4 Rainers? I have not. That's foreshadowing for a new video, huh? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Is that from today or something, or what? Alright. Cool. Oh, we have a Chef. Man, Chef is nice, but he could also just Hero Power for more Scout. Hero Power for Scout's probably better. He wants to level? No, he can't really level here, right? So Gospodar has the extension that shows the MMR of the people in the lobby. And Vlad is 17k. That's like top of Europe. This is interesting. So he's not that interested in hero powering for a scout here. Aren't you always supposed to hero power for scouts? Wait, did I miss something? Is it not guaranteed? Maybe it's not guaranteed. No, it's guaranteed, right? Because if you hero power for scouts, there's no downside, right? Because you hero power for 2, you could sell the scout for 1, and you could sell the 1-drop for 1. But you can get Busker for money, you can get Bacon for gems. So it seems like that was a guaranteed hero power with maybe some upside. Okay. Going for double profit, or maybe picking up the shipwright. Even the damage buff is not horrible with the shield on board. Okay. Right. If he wants to tier, that does make sense. Because it doesn't need any extra help. You can just put that down and start buffing. Okay. So this is all pretty chill. Like winning our early rounds or at least tying. That's nice. Oh, don't worry about that. I mean, that's all good, man. So this turn, the shop's not great. So next turn we're gonna get our 6s, right? Yeah, I kind of like just not doing anything here, just here. Because once you hero power here, you're somewhat locked into not leveling. You're pretty much locked into not leveling, yeah. And then you have to buy from the shop or you have to roll. And if you roll, it's kind of scary. You might just hit absolutely nothing. So even though you are going to take 10 here, probably, right? It's still safer than buying, I would say. One thing on Sylvanas, like he just went AFK, right? On Sylvanas, you kind of want to see how the fight goes so you know which things have died. The old Sylvanas hero power, you could hover over and it would tell you on the board which ones had died, which ones are going to get buffed with the old hero power, but the new one doesn't do that, I think. All right. Is this special for iPhone? Is there an Android link? Yeah, that's weird. People have asked me that, but it works for me. I have Android and the link works for me. So it must be like a specific type of Android where it's not working for. Okay, so he's got Charlie for his first one. This feels like we still just take Rogers. Get the money early. Because you might say, oh, Quillbore plus Quillbore, but Bloodsnout Warlord doesn't really have that much synergy with Charlie, right? It's like, it's a rally. It's just if you get Refiner, it's nice. But I'm curious. I don't know. So the issue with Scout is that the game accelerates a lot. So you might say, oh, well, it's so early, right? But everybody gets 2 6-drops on this turn. So it is a little scary to take Rogers and then you fight someone that does have, let's say, the Blood Snout, and then you lose the early fight. That does suck. Yeah. I guess Fire Skill Hoarder, yeah. So this turn, not great. We got Balladist for some extra health on the Rogers, I'm guessing. And then just buff the Rogers. No, he's going to go there. Okay. So this is where I am not... Okay, nice. I was going to say, this is where I can't resist, right? I want to buff the Rogers because I'm keeping the Rogers longer than the 1-drop. But there is a reasonable argument there to buff the Divine Shield to say, that's going to give me more chance to win the current combat. The only problem with that is you're now investing more into a minion that you're selling pretty, like that stays maybe 1 more turn. Unless maybe levels, right? Maybe then 2 more turns. But yeah, you have to constantly weigh that with not taking damage versus playing for the long run. Okay, we get our value here. The opponent did hit 2 refiners, so they're going to get strong pretty fast the moment they find some kind of gem buffing. Okay. Level gets the buddy for 0. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sylvanas in this anomaly is so nice because suddenly everybody has 6-drops. Arcane Rush Link will automatically detect your operating system, but on PC it defaults to Apple. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, if you click it on your phone, it should take you to the Android one. All right. So turn 7, 9 gold, leveled to 5. That's pretty much, that's like an early tier, but when you're getting 2 6-drops for free, it's pretty normal. Ooh, yeah, Charming is very, very good at early combat. Because in the early game, units don't really have enough damage yet to punish your Charming. And what I mean with that is, like, he's got 50 health, right? But it's only on a 10 or a 9 damage unit, and normally that's not really good enough. But this early on, units just don't have enough damage yet to punish that. So as long as you just get a big pile of health, you're probably going to win. Especially as Alec here, getting that Wind Fury. But he's got 2 extra golds. His hero power is still pretty potent here. Probably want to start with that in case he hits another Rogers. Yeah. He's got double Charlie as well if he wants the tempo. On 23, I think I still take Rogers, but this will be a good learning moment. Yeah, he wants a Charlie. Okay. I guess he does have a shop full of gem buffs, right? He does have a shop full of gem. Look, Halleck, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome. Yeah. Does he care about the 2 health? Yeah, he does. So I'd be a little bit scared to just buy the gem buffs and not get that much done this turn. But he does need to stabilize. Not losing this fight would be great. He's not going to take the shield for the refiner. I guess that's fine. He's thinking about just banking the gem transfer. I could see that. That's always useful when you're playing Cold War. You're always looking for that thing in the end game anyway. Because it's such an easy way to make board space. Just kick a unit with the gem transfer. Okay, making the refiner bigger, that also makes sense. Want to potentially get 2 swings with that. All right. You couldn't exit bronze. Really? Okay, so for the purpose of the giveaway, that's you just need to like win 1 game, right? But you couldn't exit bronze. Sorry, that sounds like so disrespectful. It's like skill issue, but yeah, I don't know. Cause yeah. If you've played Battlegrounds, it's very, very, very similar. Yeah. All right, anyways, sorry. It's a bit of a sidetrack. Yeah, so that's Quilber now? Oh, Foodie's a great one to get. So he pushed to tier 6 here. I would say that with gem transfer, Charming is always a really solid unit to go for. Because in these lobbies, especially where you don't have access to Murlocs, Charming is just incredible, right? And almost always, if you can make a big Charming, it's going to be the best unit to buff. Because it scales so incredibly well on other units then. The tricky part usually is how to make it big. But when you have this type of setup for gems, that question is very easily answered. Yeah, this money lines up quite nicely because he gets to cycle that and end on overconfidence. The only thing that I'm a little bit scared of is that we're going too slow by just buying these foodies, but yeah. Naga lobbies? Yeah, Naga lobbies make it even better. But even outside of a Naga lobby, like big Charming, as long as Murlocs are out, is so hard to beat. Yeah, Charming plus Rogue, super, super solid. This board gets a lot of power just from the Rogue. We're probably fine just because they have no health. And we're trading okay with our shield. But an early Rogue can be really scary, especially if the opponent has some shields on the board. But we've gained a lot of tempo with these foodies, and then having double Charlie. Alright, so we're still on 23, we're on tier 6. We could get the double bounty guy for some money. But we are also kind of deep into Quills. Also, that shield has stayed a lot longer than I thought it would have. Alright, that's double Rogers, right? Come on. We need some money, bro. Alright, nice, nice, nice. I just hate being poor, dude. Newsflash. Alright, we're buying a Taragosa, which makes me think that we are, yeah, buy the brand. It's actually not a good brand lobby, it's just Pirates and Nagas, but you have double Rogers, it's probably still good. Stargaze brand. That's also really interesting. But the board space is getting weird. So the Taragosa buy indicates that he is indeed looking for Charming, right? Because seems kind of weird to buy Taragosa otherwise. Just this one's interesting because he had the option to go for what's his face? To go for Darkgaze. But if you want to keep double Rogers, which you kind of need to when you are going to go for Darkgaze, because you need to spend a lot of money, you have to kick the Charlies, I think. Because you want to keep the Refiner to make your gems bigger, to get more value from your Darkgazes. Now, I think at this stage, it's probably okay to just keep the Charlies because it's 4 gems per turn anyway. So then it doesn't really make too much sense to go for it. He had an option to go for the Jazzerdare. He had the money, but he didn't want to end on that. I guess he is rolling for a unit to end on, yeah. So my greedy ass would have probably taken Silivos here. I'm like, bro, we're on 23. We're good, right? But he's being responsible. He's trying to win this fight, putting down the witch. Now, it is a no Murloc lobby, so opponents can feel a little emboldened. Unfortunately, our witch doesn't do anything. So yeah, there you go. Always Silivos, baby. Let's get that money. Let's go. Man, that is a Eudora comp, huh? Is that double Titus in the back? No, golden Titus, though. Ah, wait, this is so cute. He's dead, but it's cute, right? It's Eudora for temporary buffs, and then Charmwing and Poet for permanent buffs. But given that the Poets are still pretty small, this is the first turn he's doing it, so he just didn't get it online early enough. That's really cute. Oh, that's a 17k player. Okay. I mean, that's great for Gospodar, him dying early. He was about to get really big. Okay, so here's a Charming he's been looking for. The opponent fed it to him. And he doesn't really need gem transfer because he has Nathanos, right? Okay, that's true. He does have Nathanos. Okay. I guess he bought the Bramble because he was up against the 17k player, right? I guess that's, you know, situational awareness here. Ooh, money, money, money. Oh, Grave Robber works with the buddy. Yeah, he's looking at the Grave Robber. I mean, we're cycling the money for sure, right? Because we have double Rogers, so that seems like a no-brainer. But it seems like this turn he wants to get the Charming online with the... Okay, he's buffing the Rogers. I don't like that. That means we're killing off Rogers. It's kind of awkward. Okay, he's gonna Nathanos Rogers on top of the Refiner to make Refiner bigger. Then he's going to use the Pokeball to put the Nathanos back in the Pokeball. There we go. So now we can use the Nathanos again. And then after we eat the Refiner, he's going to have enough board space to use another Grave Robber and put Nathanos back in the Pokeball. But he still needs board space for these Tarics, right? So I guess we're always have to give up on either Bran or Rogers or a Charlie, but I don't think he's getting rid of Charlie. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, but he's going to keep Nathanos on board. Right. That's because he could Hero Power and find it, or he could just get another Grave Robber. That's fair. So instead of putting the Nathanos back in his hands this turn, he's going to keep it on the board so that if he Hero Powers, he could get the Nathanos back. Because now he has 500, well, 450 health on these Tarics. That's pretty silly. And then as long as he keeps finding Taragosas, he can move the stats from the Taragosa back on top of the Charmwing, as long as he either finds more Grave Robbers or Hero Powers his buddy, or just spends the money now to get his Golden Buddy, right? And he could double the stats too with Golden Buddy. That's true. Now, Taragosa is a 2-drop, so that's not too crazy, but you do need money for it. Now, we did lose here, so our damage cap is gone. Oh, there's a Taric. So he's going to Hero Power first. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I don't like that, actually. Yeah, I think we should have eaten one Taragosa first, because if we hero power and find another Taragosa, that's actually huge, right? So I guess he hero powered first to see, do I get another Nathanos or so? But I think it was like slightly too fast. Because now the issue is that if we eat both Taragosas, which we can, we do lose. Yeah, we don't have 2 dragons on our board anymore. So I might just keep one. We'll see. Probably want to sell the Grave Robber to put it back in. Wind Fury's great. Yeah. I wonder if I would have kept the Rogers instead of the Charlie, just to have more money to roll more Grave Robbers, but I guess he doesn't really need that much money anymore. And the Charlie that's buffing the Charming might make more sense. Elder is not bad. He's going to have huge units. Yeah. I guess he's going to put the big Taragosa in the back, and he's not going to eat again here. Why did he skip Rogue? I think he's going to just play Charmwing. Oh, wait. He wants to keep the Grave Robber on the board to try and hero power it? Okay, wow. Yeah, it's not a great brand lobby, so I can see that. I mean, I can't. I mean, they're selling brand. I mean, just heresy. Yeah, this is... I guess you still want Rogue when you're doing this. It just depends on... oh, 2 scam units. But he has 3 big guys. Yeah, there's no damage on the other side of the board. We're fine. Huh. Yeah, you probably still want Rogue, right? But you also need Poet then. It feels like he just doesn't really have enough time to properly set up what he wants to do. Because he has a lot of stats here, but he needs fights to scale. Now he doesn't get a ghost fight, that is nice. He could just Golden Buddy here. And then eat the biggest Tarek. Ooh, nice. And Poet. Oh, wait, you can... You can eat the small Tarek with your buddy. No, okay, he's not doing that. Because I think you can make like a huge and then double it, right? Oh, he's going to do it. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, no. That's not what I had in mind. But the problem is you need Taragosa, so you need to roll first to see if you hit Taragosa. I was going to potentially eat both Taragosas this turn. Because then if you go Golden Buddy here, you get double the stats, right? Wait, didn't we just lose stats? Because this is double, right? We should have made that guy bigger then. Yeah, yeah, you guys double check me, because Nathano's buddy got changed a few times, but I think we just lost stats here. I think we could have made one Taragosa bigger and then doubled it up. But I think before we can do that, we have to roll another Taragosa, right? I feel like this is really YOLO, because we're like, we don't have dragons now. We don't have Poet, we don't have Tarek. So I probably would have rolled first to see if I hit a dragon to replace. Otherwise, I don't get any scaling. This is where the chat types OFC that he finds a Taragosa. It's a classic streamer luck. It's what we do. There is another Grave Robber, but maybe he's kind of done. Nope, we're not done. Oh, we are. Okay. Yeah, it feels like he needs to just prep for the last fight now, which is a little annoying because you kind of want to just keep scaling and doing the thing. Right? You kind of just want to do the thing with the stuff. Look at the stats here. Jesus. 9k. Yeah, I think the ideal version of this, because he's probably still cooking this strategy, right? Like, I haven't seen people do this, like the Sylvanas Charmwing strategy. That's not really a thing, right? Or it's at least not popular, because I haven't seen it yet. And I see quite a bit of Battlegrounds. So he's probably just refining this. But I think that the ultimate version of this is probably going to be eat the Tarek a few times and then just play Charming Rogue, similar to how we do it with the AFK buddy, which is we have the AFK buddy and then we mutinous and then we rebuild it and then mutinous. He's not taking the Rogue. Yeah, he's not considering it. We're getting Chromie here. He skipped the second Charming, so I guess he's thinking that the game is going to end too fast and this... Oh, Pyramid Buddy. He needs damage on that, though. Can he get damage on that? It's hilarious. Like, it's going to be thick. I guess he could even just, like, eat the Pyramid Buddy later, but yeah. Without damage, that's a tough one, man. So in order for this to work, he buffed his gems to get some initial stats and then just swapped into Charming. Or eating that again. Ooh. But again, no dragon now, right? I feel like he's just memeing a little bit. One gem transfer and it has damage. Some damage, yeah, I guess. I guess he could also get 4 gems here, but just play a dragon. Yeah. This feels so Monka-esque, dude. Like, he feels so aggressive with his eats. Yeah, just play them. No, play the stealth guy. Then you can play rogue too. I think he just missed it, right? Because the stealth guy is just like superior. But I think he just was looking for any dragon. Yeah, I think what we are seeing here is just a crude version of what this is going to end up being. I think for the remainder, because I don't think we're gonna get, like, I don't think Sylvanas is on the balance list right now, right? I don't think people are complaining about at least not her buddy. Maybe the hero power. But I don't think people are complaining about Sylvanas. So this is likely not going to get nerfed until the end of the season. So this might actually be the go-to thing where we refine this and get better at it. Mic is crackling. Damn it, dude. Bro. Why doesn't my thing just work? Wait, we just want a 38%er, huh? We have 42 to die? I could see it. Yeah, we didn't have damage. Is the mic fine now or not? You thought it was the headset? Yeah, it's all your headsets. That is true. Not my mic. It's all the headsets. Okay, we got another Elder. But no damage, yeah. Yeah, so, right. Before I was so rudely interrupted by my microphone, I was saying that I think this is going to be a thing now where we do Sylvanas, Taragosa transfers to get a big Charming, and then we just play Charming Rogue from there. Because this still struggles versus anything that has damage, right? Because the Pyramid Buddy only has 23 damage right now. Now, and usually there won't be a Pyramid Buddy, right? It'll be a non-buddy lobby, and he got it through Chromie. The Charming does have 600 damage with all the Nathanosing, so the Elders do gain quite some damage. But still, Charming Rogue seems like the straightforward way to do this. Bro brought all the scam. Let's go. We played around Leroy with our Skyfin by not having any damage, so he didn't kill the Leroy. Don't die to Leroy if you don't kill the Leroy, chat. Just think about it. Alright. Oh! He's got one more turn. That was a... Oh, the opponent conceded. He's out. Okay. Hero power for good luck. Yeah, I can see this being meta. I can see this being new Sylvanas meta. Where you just hunt for Taragosa and then start playing Charming Rogue. Okay, he's going to concede here. It looks a little weird, but the moment your opponent has left, you've already won. So I call it a victory lap. So I play it out. So I play against the Ghost because I like seeing my numbers go up. But Gospodar is a professional. Time is money. Time is MMR. Concede and go win the next lobby. All right, GG's. That was very cool. I'll link the VOD so you can check it out yourself. That's Gospodar's Twitch. give him a follow there. It's entirely free. Highly appreciate it. All right, give me a second, guys. So I'm gonna review one more streamer game, which is actually well, relatively new, I think, or at least unknown. I have not seen any of his videos before. But he's called Reshit, or yeah, Reshit, I think. And he's a high level player as well. I think he's 14k. But I just hadn't oh, that's me. But I just hadn't seen him yet. But he popped up on my YouTube feed. I was like, well, that's interesting. Let's check it out. That was an interesting setup. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? It's like we're seeing like the first stage, I think, of him cooking that. Sounds like Wreck-It. It's Rechot. But I'll link in just a moment. We're gonna take a look at the game he had in just a moment. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll dive right in.
Whee!
All right. Hey, Siberian. 1 month for blackjack. Hey, thanks for the 20, man. Are reviewing because the internet is bad for playing or is for fun? So so the internet is fine. Sounds like Wreck-It. Okay. How did the dragon in the previous fight have poison on it? Was it Enhanso? If it's Enhanso, he rolls Venom. I think it was Enhanso. What if we use that Sylvanas in the buddy lobby anomaly and just buff AFK buddy directly? That's like Mutinous, right? Yeah. Just a better Mutinous. Okay, so let's dive right in. Again, this is yeah, Reshit or Wreck-It, or I don't know. He has his camera on top of Bob. It's just very distracting. Okay, so he dives right in. Oh wait, let me see. Wait, what is this? What is this editing magic? So, oh, it starts right. So he just started on the rope. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I was like, wait, are we on turn 1? Yeah, it's turn 1. Okay, cool. How does Venomous Blaster work? It kills the first thing it damages, and then it stops being venomous. It doesn't deal damage to everything at the same time for Venom. So it's rather underwhelming. Okay, so we are playing Scout Lobby. It's Ellie, Murloc, Demon, Pirates, and Undead. So in this particular lobby, Bran is actually just insane. Oh, it's edited. Nice. I don't have to fast forward. That's cool. So Bran is super good in anomalies where you have all the money, right? And Pirate, Murloc, Ellie, that's where you have all the money. Now he's playing Scout, so it's going to be pretty fast. You're getting 6 drops from the Scouts, and he could copy that with Voon. He's going to go for the triple on the Seer. Yeah, it doesn't really have options here. Can't really sell. Uses the in-game library. Yeah, I've seen people do this. Again, hashtag ad, right? But I use deck trackers, so I find it much faster to just go on my deck tracker, click there, and have the drop-down menu. Now, I've been doing that for years, so obviously I'm just used to it. But yeah, if you want to check it out, exclamation mark tracker. You don't use either. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need the minions if you don't care. All right. Probably want to buy that coin first, right? Yeah, so we don't hit the discount on that. Hellcaller is kind of good. We have a demon, right? Big taunted demon. Should be better. Okay. Nice. That's so interesting that he's got his camera over there. All right, let me he's looking here at the 6 drops he would like out of his Scout. Yeah, that does suck that opponents are going to lead with their big minion. So when they do hit our taunt, it's going to get one shot a lot of the time. In which case would you sell for a 5 instead of a 6? Right now I wouldn't. So I think it heavily depends on like anomaly and situation, but yeah, right now I don't have a situation on my mind where I would. He wants to get his buddy out now, so next turn he can copy, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be cool. This is actually quite, yeah, Voon and Scout lines up super well. Because now he can sell the Scouts, his hero power is going to trigger, and his buddy is going to trigger. So he can make a golden 6-drop. That does mean that he needs to hold for a turn. So winning this fight would have been great. He's pointing at the 14% loss like a real, you know, veteran. Be like, bro, 14%, what the hell? I do that too, yeah. Especially because he is likely going to lose this round. It sucks extra hard, yeah. Okay, Lord of Ruins. It's pretty nice on this board. Conjurer gives you more chances to go Murloc, but if you're going to hard commit into Ruins because you have a golden Ruins, Felbat makes more sense. So I think that's actually like a pretty good call here. Because he wants to desperately not take damage here so that he can stay above damage cap while he greedily copies the Lord of Ruins. Which makes sense, right? He's thinking about buying the demon here so that he can level roll and have a new shop. No, he's just buying it out. Okay, wow, yeah. Wow, okay, so... Ooh, is that right? Don't we miss an eat now? Yeah, I think we would have wanted to play that first, right? Anyways, it's okay. So I would have just leveled on autopilot. But I think this is a nice call where he says, okay, there is a reasonable shot here, especially if my opponent takes a little bit of a greedier pick, such as Rogers, that I have a shot at not taking damage here if I just stay on 3. But sometimes I get a little bit too much in that groove, that leveling groove, and I would have just gone up here. Looks like we are going to get a 17% tie here, so a little bit of a karma thing where we got the bad loss earlier and now we get the good tie. And now that he's on 23 with a Golden Lord of Ruins, he's probably going to stay on 23 for a while. It's an amazing brand lobby and the rest is garbage. Click it. Click it. Click it. Click it. The suspense is killing me. I mean, come on. Even if you're gonna hard commit into Lord of Ruins, that brand will make you money. Money. Yeah, look, he can already scope for 2, right? I'm down. Oh, wow, he doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to sell for brand? Oh, he wants to hold the scope for tier 5. Don't you still just play brand there and get the scope for 2? Because I feel like with Golden Lord of Ruins, you're not losing, right? Because Lord of Ruins buffs brand all the same. And you have enough demons, so... I think I would have been okay with that. Just sell the... imp guy and the... maybe the guy in the front. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So level scope. Got the Silent Enforcer, yeah. That was good discipline, though, right? Holding the scope. That does make sense. Because you are really looking for that 5-drop, right? There's not much else to do. Oh, he wants to copy Silent Enforcer now? Has to put Bran on the board. I think you can get away with holding Silent Enforcer one more turn. He's 14k. He's not bad. That's the problem. But I really disagree with that, bro. I don't think you're losing with Golden Lord of Ruins. It's a Murloc Elemental Pirate Lobby. You can make so much money off having a brand. You don't need brand and demons? Do you need money? Do you need to roll good cards? Of course you want fucking more money. Right. It's a Murloc Pirate Elemental Lobby, bro. Refreshing Anomaly, Primal Fin, Panda, Reef Explorer to hit all of the above. Oh, like look at how he is. Like, you think you can't run a brand when you're owning this hard? Like, this fight's not even close, bro. Yeah. Ethical Hearthstone player. I mean, he's running Lord of Ruins. Let's not go too crazy, but yeah, I was having a tough time. I have a tough time now to finish the video. Just think about all that money we could have had, chat. I don't know. Like, of course, you sell out of the brand later, right? Okay, he's gonna just get a lot of... Ooh, wait. Oh, brand mycologist! Oh, the money, chat! The money! He has to play mycologist now, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, look, chat! We could have pivoted into Murlocs. We could have been Murlocs, baby! We could have made Golden Brand! We could have had Drakari! Alright, I'm mainly just joking. I'm having a good time here. But that is crazy, though, to show such a difference in preference. Like, it's such a difference in preference. Where, again, Nike's 14k. Like, that's basically... Like, I was 14k last week. So, we're basically the same MMR. He's a good player. You know, if I say so myself. It's like but it's... yeah, it's very interesting to see that preference. Also, we did play the Golden Enforcer, which makes sense. We don't want to lose. But it seems like we're just gonna... Oh, okay. Right. Sorry, I was just like fast forwarding. So he's gonna make a move here. He's gonna buy that, and then sell out of Magic Fin. Stole the Drakari. And then he's gonna make Golden Drakari, I bet. Right? Yeah. Oh, look at the shop as well. If we get gift of... It's like, dude, you're gonna like brand and then play the battle cry and then get the baller for 0 and then copy the baller again. It's like, ah. I'm just looking at all the possibilities that are just like in thin air. They're gone. Oh. But I'm a brand addict for sure, right? I love me some brand. I just love playing the game where you're cycling and there's lots of stuff. Like, we still have the taunted 1-drop for crying out loud, right? Like, that's just... The disrespect is off the charts, bro. Shady's having a hard time. I am, bro. I am. And it's like the best brand lobby you could design. You cannot manufacture a better brand lobby. It's Elemental Murloc Pirate. Well, I guess Nagas for like the coin thing, but let's very minor. All right. Now, the cool thing is that we have a golden Drakari on Voon. So, oh, I just see brands everywhere. Yeah, it's too late, buddy. It's gone. He doesn't want you anymore. Titus. Oof. Oh my god. He can just start printing Titus now, can't he? Wait, how many does he get per turn? 1 end of turn. So, and then that's 2, 3. Wait, so he can keep a regular Titus in the hand and get a golden extra every turn? Is that how it works, or am I missing this? Yeah, probably mycologist for money if you're ever cycling. Yeah. So he gets 1 and it triggers 2 extra times, right? So he makes a golden Titus every turn. 3 of them every turn? Yeah, 3 extra ones, right? So that's actually insane, right? Because he can keep that regular Titus the whole time, and he can just drop a golden Titus on the board every turn. He forced Lord of Ruins? Yeah, but even if you're gonna force Lord of Ruins, why wouldn't you want more money to find your shit? Sorry. That's just where I have a hard time, man. Like, more money means you can force it easier. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. Again, I'm joking. I'm having a good time. This is fun to me. I was just shocked, bro. It was shocked. All right. Yeah, I mean, golden Titus every turn sounds pretty good. I mean, aren't we just done now? You just keep selling stuff that's not Drakari or, you know, any combo piece. Yeah, he's thinking about like just taking the, oh, yeah, I can't take that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't need it anymore. Now he is kind of done, right? Like, it's just about how many golden Titus do you want, sir? Like, oh, I would like all of them. Thank you. Yeah, and not having, like, you could make an argument to not even open that triple reward. Wait, what? Oh, he ate the shop. I was like, how is the shop empty? He was like, as it fell bad. You idiot. Okay. Yeah, so I was gonna say, you can make an argument to not even open that triple reward so that you can keep Titus as your far left unit, but he's gonna drop the golden Titus on the board, so he needs to make board space anyway to cycle, so it doesn't really matter. That's kind of useless. Well, I mean, right now it's just about having something on the board that he's then gonna sell for Titus, right? So it doesn't matter. Like, he just gets a golden Titus every turn. It's insane. Like, this is proper Lord of Ruins, because normally Lord of Ruins is not that strong without beasts, but if you just keep playing golden Titus, it's, you know, it's decent, you know. I've seen worse. All right. Yeah, more ruins, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Oh, that's good. That's good. Got a scope for 2 gold. Cheeky scope. Scope to scope. Yeah, sure. I was gonna just try to. Oh, yep, sure. Let's go. That's kind of useful because he didn't want to keep that in his hand because that was gonna block the Titus being copied. I don't think I ever run Elders, so I'd probably already get it out of my hand. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Again, he's gonna drop the golden Titus every time, so he's gonna have board space. Although with the Drakari, you might actually want to hold the golden Titus in your hand for 1 turn. Yeah. Oh, I can see that. Yeah. Because he probably wants to hold golden Titus 1 turn. Because he wants to keep both the Drakari and the Voon Buddy and then sell them both at the same time. Oh, his hero power triggers too! He doesn't have to keep it anymore. He doesn't have to keep it anymore. He can just drop. He's got 4 golden Titus already, bro. The irony would be losing the Murlocs here. Yeah, Murlocs are still stronger, I think. Although 4 golden Titus is... I want to see how much the Ruins is going to buff. You could keep 1 golden far left. I mean, he just drops them, right? Yeah, I think you just sell your Drakari and your Voon Buddy. You can't really run more than 4, right? Well, I guess you could run 5 and not run the Hellcaller. That's true. I don't think that's worth, though. I think you're keeping your Hellcaller and you just sell. Do you? Huh. You could have a 5th golden Titus. You could sell the Hellcaller to run Titus here, yeah. And wait one more turn. There's another Titus in... How is there a Titus in the shop, bro? Wait, how is there a Titus in the shop? Is it just like... I thought it took from the pool. Does it not? Doesn't... I thought that Voon would extend the pool. So there's more Titus than there's supposed to be in the game. But I don't think you should... Like, why is it still in the shop? See, I've played this game for so long and I'm still confused about pool mechanics. It's because we don't have like a clear rule book explaining these things, right? Like that extends the pool, that doesn't. Da, 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 da. Wait, Ruins is just better than Hellcaller, right? Yeah. The 500 health unit sucks. Play the Ruins, 100%. It's not even close, right? Like how much damage are we dealing here? We're dealing 4. So we're hitting 5 units, 4 units on our board, plus 7 on the enemy board, 11, and then yeah, I mean the Ruins is so much bigger. Hellcaller was useless. I wouldn't call it useless, but it's less than Ruins. Calling it useless is a little like, yeah, it's a little strong, right? Dude, this is a baby Murloc board. I think the opponent pivoted into it, right? Yeah, I just didn't hit it in time. We see a golden Ruins, a golden cultist on the board. Yeah, he's getting like 500 per Titus. Okay. Look how big the Barons are and then had half more. That's actually a really cheeky way to calculate it, yeah. So you could get like 250 per unit extra, for sure. Okay, so last guy. Now, the longer the game goes on, the better the Hellcaller is compared to the Ruins, because it's permanent. Ooh, yeah, Cultist is too good, right? Yeah, Cultist is another golden one. Yeah, you gotta run that one. With 4 golden Titus, hell yeah, bro. Just need taunt now. Ooh, hits the taunt, hits the... No, the taunt! The taunt, bro! Oh, he's not running it? He's not running it, what? What are we doing? What are we doing now running Cult? We have 4 golden Titus, bro. I don't know. I find myself disagreeing with this guy so much, which is great, right? Again, it's because if he's playing around the same MMR as I am, because I don't even know if this is like his normal MMR, if he's supposed to be higher even. It means he's doing a lot of things that that he's doing a lot of things better, or at least different, and it's working for him. So you want to learn that, right? So I think one of the, like, this is just a suspicion, but I think with how decisive he was, I think he probably doesn't lose. Like, I think I might win harder or something going for higher ceiling comps, but he might get better finishes on average, where, because he's so decisive, like selling out of Bran in a heartbeat, like he doesn't lose the fight where I do and I lose. That's really cool. I didn't know you could find the minions in the game without deck tracker. Oh, you mean like the library? Yeah, they added that this season. That's relatively new. Whew. Okay. Yeah, the opponent is adding more scab and it's just like completely irrelevant, right? The Elder just doesn't proc, bro. Yeah, there's no stats, there's no size. Just not relevant. What's the threshold for MMR you can go below? 6k. And then 500 below that. So every 500 below that. You're saying his 4 to 8% is probably lower than yours. That would be my assumption, yeah, from seeing him play. Because I think here, I'm gonna say that it was wrong. that's a bold statement, but selling that brand, I feel like that was wrong. But he was very decisive and he was never really in any trouble. And he had a good game plan and set it up really well. So I think he probably wins a lot of games that I lose in. So that's cool to see. All right, GG's guys. I'm gonna link the video. Go give him a sub on YouTube. That's entirely free. Check him out. Yeah, I would have transitioned into Murlocs this game, which might just have introduced unnecessary risk, right? So maybe selling the brand is what you have to do to resist the temptation of pivoting into Murlocs. That's entirely possible. All right, let's play a game of our own, and then I'm gonna look at some viewer games after that.
Time passes and things change, but we've always got a seat for you.
I'm just gonna play one more on Twitch chat. I don't really want to bother relogging. Oh, are you a regular viewer of his, Sean? You can give us some lore. Am I gonna do some work? I guess we'll see, yeah. I don't know, isn't this plenty of work? Look at this board, bro. Accusing me of not working. This board is overworking. The spirit of friendship. Dragon Alley. Dragon Alley Naga, so Dragon Naga, Quill Undead. Yeah, it looks like a Charming Rogue game. A Charming Rouge. You'd be scared of the idea of pivoting into Murlocs? Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna like sell your Golden Lord of Ruins to do so, right? It's gonna be a very clean transition. You're not gonna like sell all your demons and be like, oh, I have to hit in one turn. You're not gonna do that, right? You're just gonna hold the pieces and pivot when it's stronger. But in order for Golden Lord of Ruins to work, all you need is Golden Lord of Ruins and your Enforcer. That's it, right? Like when you have that, you're already like strong in the mid game. So he could have kept Bran, he could have kept Mycologist. He has a ton of board space to fit all that. Finley! Yeah! Put it back. I can't hover the buddies. So it's a tier 4 buddy regardless, right? I guess I just take Stormpike and copy a thing. I guess that's a Charmwing copy, right? Yeah.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
If I, oh, 8. We're not beating that. Bad hero powers. Yes. Does seem like that, huh?
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then. Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. You're good at this.
Hmm. I like Reef a lot. Could be Reef and roll for a 1-cost spell, or it could be sell this to buy this. And go oil in the buddy lobby. I think it just roll. Maybe get careful investment. Oh, that's good.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Just keep shaking.
Huge.
Have a good battle.
All right.
friend.
That worked out. No oil? Nah, oil in buddy lobby is weird.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
We're gonna be strong, and we can copy a lava lurker.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Alright, pretty good spot now. I'll have a big unit, so my hero power will be good. And I think I want to play Charming later, so that I can copy Charming. It's a bit weird with the buddy, but we're just not gonna buddy the Charming then. At least not when we want to attack with it. It's gonna be pretty fast. Like,
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
bouncer strong. Killing the bouncers sucks so much. I've been in that spot. They're really banking on getting that.
You're good at this.
1 gold, sell 2 golds, 0.3 gold. I have to sell a unit. That's too much, right? Yeah, that's too much. Good coin roll. There's gonna be 3 gold next turn if I win. I probably win. 3 golds. A 1 gold. Kinda need this gold for next turn. Might just buy the ooze. Because I want to be able to buddy next turn and level. If I use my coin right now, I can't, can I? No, I can't. Just taunt the lurker. It's no Murloc lobby.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Zipperman. Wow. Good I have that extra gold.
The
Oh,
battle's
wow.
really raging out there.
Take a 5-drop now? Or buddy and freeze. 5-drop can give me shields. The buff is better. Yeah, I think I want the 5-drop. Meditative. Akari doesn't do much, right? Alright, pretty strong setup now. I could probably level to 5 next turn. I can buddy for 1 gold, sell it in tier. Assuming I win, but this feels like a win, right? And then I'll be on tier 5 and the Lava Lurker gets copied for my hero power. Pretty good. Hey Killjoyer, good morning.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, should be a win. Golden Piper. Fun. Close fight. SCMMR done? Oh, not yet. No, no, no. I'll do that too. Man, I've got a lot of stuff to do today.
The pressure.
Yeah, I think I'm too strong to not tier. Oh, I should have leveled first. Well, I couldn't have leveled first. Wait, Titanic Guardian. It's gonna be really funny.
Stormpikes, remember your training.
I'm gonna copy the Titanic Guardian soon, but I can keep giving this health. Yeah. Maybe this is gonna be weird. I don't know. Yeah, I'll copy the Guardian next turn. Dragons? Yeah, Charming Rogue. That's what we're after.
I think you can win this thing.
Alright, this is a pretty strong turn now. Oop. Okay, I think we'll do Guess the MMR after this game, and then I'll go over those viewer games.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Alright, so kind of do want to tier. Guardian will have so much. A lot. If I buff. What if I just buff here? That works, right? Then I won't copy it. So as long as I don't cast it on Zesty, it works. I'll just copy the Lava Lurker.
Now we're in business.
That's weird. My hero power, does it summon the unit? It summons the rightmost. It summons the highest health one, and this buffs the rightmost. So I deliberately didn't buff Zesty so that I would copy Lava Lurker instead of Permat.
Great out there.
Missed the Zesty buff. It's always good when people are paying attention. Makes me feel like I'm not wasting my breath here explaining everything. It's Me being a little snarky. Why not copying the spell? Okay. It's just people watching on mute. That's fair. It's fair. Understood. Purple shop. Pink shop. Man, there was a time where you would just go in on these genies, but don't think we do that, huh? Don't think so, no.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. Better hire a recruit while you can. That's quite the army you're building, friend.
We're gonna copy the Titanic now. Not much room around that. Myrmidon with Titanic Guardian's pretty silly. But I need to sell a unit here, right? I guess I don't need to sell a unit. I'm just missing out on a 82 health minion. Not gonna play Crooner from this point, I think, right? No. Guess I can buff the Myrmidon now. Yeah, maybe I just don't copy. Maybe I just hold this turn. Yeah.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Summon Pyramid. Yep. I asked before you explained it. No, I explained it as I was doing it. I explained it as I was doing it, and then I explained it again. And then people asked again after that. But it's fine. It's fine. It will copy anyway when a minion dies. Oh, when you have space. You can see that I don't play this guy, huh? I do not play this guy.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Armwing. There's a shield. I don't know how much I want that.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Need Mutinous now, right? I don't think I'm gonna care. Avalanche doesn't work right now. Make it easier to cycle. Yeah.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Might have to just play this on Myrmidon. Already know what it is, chat. Myrmidon in the front and then Elder's kind of strong. You know. I might just not care about my buddy anymore. I do need these as well. I have to end on Elder this turn to win the fight. Am I out of Matriarch? Silvos or Meditative? Maybe Meditative. No, I want resources right now. Oh shit. So The Elder is gonna proc, making the Pyramid even bigger. And the Myrmidon will give the Elder damage. Just need a Mutinous to eat this Pyramid onto Charming later.
You're good at this.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
That's what I would have.
Nagas for Rogue. Money, Ellie's. Orders are also nice. Might be out of this guy. I desperately need a freaking rogue. Rogue. This buffs dragons a lot as well. It's kind of the same though. Probably have to play the fire scales this turn.
Who knows what secrets will unfold?
Probably gonna hold the anomaly down, yeah.
Go big or go home, I always say. You're doing great out there.
Wait, do you have a dragon? We want to play Charming Rogue. I want to get Mutinous to put the Guardian on top of Charming. And then play Charming Rogue. Welcome to the noodle fight, yeah. Gorbachev number 2. Thank you for the night. I'm giving him so much milk. This is problem. This is problem. Man has too much value this fight. He's having a good time here. I still get bigger than him, believe it or not. But I do need a Mutinous for that.
I've got some fresh recruits for you. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I could hit Rogue here, but hitting Rogue could be quite a bit better for the damage.
I can't wait to see this shake out.
Already need Avalanche, right?
Damage. Fish are friends, not food. You're down a minion and up a goal.
I guess I'm gonna have the damage.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. An army. Fish are friends, not food. Hey, watch out! I'm thinking.
I think we're gonna be too slow because I need to then rebuild the elders, but I can't really hold the elders because I'm below cap. The elders are massive. Charming, Pyramid Buddy looks familiar. Yeah, I have my elders. I need the triple elder and then I can eat a lot easier. Or I need like a ghost or something. I need setup time. I couldn't have held elder though, like I'm on 10, I have to play elder. I also rolled the meat in this last second. I can discover Buddy here if I want to. Probably down to click this.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
That's more mutinous right now. Why was this 100% loss? It just doesn't calculate Pyramid Buddy very well. Do I need more of this or not? 90 seconds. No, I think I need to hit Golden Elder before I eat at least something else. Eat my Sylvanas buddy.
Come on down.
Maybe just money.
Remember your training, Stormcakes! Remember.
That's what I would
I have Avalanche. This is too much.
A good tactical choice. Better hire a recruit while you can.
There's like lava in this guy.
You're doing great out there.
Ugh. That dragon is scary. I need the damage from the Myrmidon and I need the Elders. So I think without an Elder triple or at least some interesting rolls, I can't really go for the Mutinous line yet. Such a weird board. The Elders are carrying so hard right now. Did I float 3? Did I? I thought I bought. Oops.
Your minions
Oh, yes. Okay, that helps so much. So now Charmwing will get the damage too, right? Because I'm gonna... Yeah, I won't have that much damage, but that's okay.
I like where you're going with this. Go big or go home, I always say.
Not shady.
I have this guy, but that's not happening, right? So this gets avalanched on top of this, and this gets eaten on top of this. And then I have no health in the back. Wait. Maybe it's just Oh. I guess I need another pyramid buddy, but that's not happening. I guess I just need Charming Rogue before I can make the pivot, yeah.
While you can.
Yeah, without Charming, it's actually not happening, huh? I guess yeah. That's annoying. I have to just drop it, right?
Freya guides my way.
Golden Sage is worse. Yeah, but I can't move otherwise, bro.
She sells seashells.
You just don't understand me.
You're doing great out there.
Man, that's a weird one. This is such a weird game. Okay, one of the witches missed. I'm a 1-unit Andy, right? So it's just the Elder that matters. Sell Charming. For what reason?
You're good at this.
Okay, so I just need Rogue now, right? Font is also good, but let's see. I need Taragosa? No, I need Rogue. I already have Poet. That's decent as well. I hit the Rogue, we're good, right? Yeah. Hold on.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
More Menagerie, but first hit the Rogue. Let's roll past Poetry. I don't need that. Oh,
My dragon
no,
ring
I don't
is
need that.
yours.
I have to play this.
Everyone's gunning for
This is bad. I didn't need to run Tarek. I don't. Well, I guess I have Avalanche. Yeah. Yep. I guess I just died. Alright. That's fine. This game was too hard anyway. Alright, let's do guess the MMR. I just needed one piece that I couldn't find. That would be fine. Not the worst bad game. Yeah, I just needed the Rogue, unfortunately. Without the Rogue, I can't move. I think you focus too much on Charming. No. But that's the surface level assessment you make in that situation. When you see something not coming together and you're like, oh, you focus too much on it. But whenever you want to think about that, you have to give a viable alternative. What is the viable alternative there when I have Charming and that setup? Like, you're not. Like, I'll save you the efforts. Like, you're always going to go for that because you don't have an alternative. You needed Poet because you're gonna sell everything. You don't need Poet. Poet is a bonus, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, David. I'm not taking those seriously. That's the issue, right? Like, it's so easy to look at that and see that it doesn't come together and say, oh, you focus too much on it. But to give like an actual viable, good alternative, it's very rare. You could have had double lava with that. Realistically, could I have done that or not? On 10 health? I'm not sure if that's realistic because you need the Mermy, you need the Elder, you need the health. But again, I feel like it's such a classic chat move. Just like, I don't want to think about the details. Just, I'll give you the surface level stuff about what you should have done. That's fine. I'm gonna stop interacting. I'm just gonna close because I feel like that's a losing battle. Because it's just always gonna be, oh, why not this? Why not that? Why not this? I'm gonna sit here forever. Yeah. Let's have a look. It's undead. Okay. That can't be high enough. Where's the anomaly in this game? Wait, is this pre-anomaly? This pre-buddy? What? Yeah, the submission should be from the current meta. Let me check. Okay, well, I'm gonna skip that. This is Buddy Anomaly. No, okay, I'm not gonna do this. This is not... The Buddy's on the board? Yeah, but it's not Anomaly meta. Oh! I thought this was Lich King for a second. I was looking for Arthas. Alright, so no guess the MMR yet today. We might do that in the weekend. We'll see. Okay, but we've got viewer stuff to go over. Pray for editor. Nah, it's fine. It just means I wasn't clear, right? If a mistake like that happens, that's always my fault. All right, so we are gonna watch a viewer game. This was played at 7.8. Right. I think I started reviewing this, but I was like really tired, so I decided against it. Beast Demon Mech Murloc Undead. Pretty much always scabs here, but we're gonna see him take Paramad, right? Because we started this review on the weekend. Yeah. So scabs because scabs is money and Paramad isn't. It's pretty straightforward. Sometimes it is that simple. I'm gonna go over the stuff that doesn't really matter. Drops? Wait, what about drops? Oh, the giveaway, yeah. Okay, just Hero Powers turn 1, levels turns 2. Fights a brand. A lot of money here. Probably start with Hero Power. If you get a Snapper for 2 instead of 3. So, not Hero Powering here doesn't really make sense because You could have hero powered and just bought one, right? And just saved gold. So should have oh, it's Vlad again. It's a 17k player, yeah. So yeah, should have definitely hero powered here. Because it's kind of the same, right? You're buying it for 2, but you just get a better unit, or you get the same unit but you get it cheaper. Yeah, he's not gonna hero power. I don't know. I don't like this too much. Like, okay, this one I can kind of understand. It's not like a big deal. Previous turn, definitely hero power. I don't want to like focus on nitpicking, so if it's like a small thing, I don't care too much. Like him not hero powering here isn't the reason that he's not climbing, basically, right? So I want to look at what is holding people back. Android user here can't participate. Did you open it on your phone or you open it on your computer? Because I've had many Android viewers use it on their phone and it works just fine. PC? Yeah, why aren't you opening it on your phone? Because it doesn't matter for PC, right? You can just... Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you open it on your phone, it works just fine. If you don't want to do... Yeah, whatever. All right. Let me just go back. Is it possible to fix the Discord link? Oh. I can. My flow is being destroyed here. Negative flow right now, chat. Negative flow. There is a space, but I guess I'll just hit. Okay. All right, I'm going to close chat for now and just get through this because I want to finish this review and then another one before I go. Again, this doesn't really matter. Egg is money. It's fine. Yeah. It's going to level here. No tracker to see the type, but I guess it's maybe not being captured. That's fine. Definitely level here. Yeah. It's gonna sell for Tad. Yeah, it's like not really necessary. Could even level roll hero power, but probably just level hero power is fine. Just like a little inefficient with money early on. Not the greatest. Newton has got some big stats. Wow, we cheese a tie there. That's great. All right. We're on 41. Just up, right? All right, went up. Ooh, what did we hit? Oh, he went up and sold Tad and got the rally guy. Ooh, that's really cheesy. We're not buying anything here ever, right? So we just roll. We're not buying. Buying here would expose a problem. Go for the spell. That's a waste of gold. That's not good enough. It's okay on the Pyramid, but he could have just rolled a rally unit, right? And that would have been so much better. He could have rolled Brand. So this is like the first big one, I think. Yeah, not hero powering early was kind of bad. But so he has money, right? So he can roll here, and then it's 1 gold left over, and then he can triple sell and buy a card. So this is like a good player mistake. And what I call that is when you go from being a new player into sort of intermediary, where he's at right now, he's like 7.8, so almost like 8k. So around 8. Let me actually make sure I got that right. Yeah, so he's like almost 8k. So in order to get there, you need some good player habits, which is don't waste gold, which means you're going to be sort of allergic to rolling. So that's a good thing, but it can become too much. So essentially, you bought this for 2 gold, and the goal is to make your board stronger, which it did, but hitting any rally unit would be much better for the long term, and like hitting a brand or anything would be way better. And the extra cost would be that you roll once, and then you can still sell and still have a full board. So it is like the first big problem, I would say, where it's like very it's like unwilling to give it a roll. And rolling is not as good as just buying, but if you're buying trash, then it doesn't matter that you're buying it at a discount, you're still buying trash. So cheap trash is still trash. Almost got there, yeah. Super toilet, what? Super toilet and moist potato. Okay. The rally Murloc is fine. Needs to stabilize. Base skill is a waste of gold. Ooh, okay. Huge problem here, right? This is like the second thing. You can't buy base skill in Chef here. Chef is too random. It's too early. Like, it's too late or too early, depending on what you do. Like, there's no Nala that rewards the Chef, or like Matriarch, or he doesn't have like pirate money. So like, yeah. And then base skill is like, no. Oh! Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay. I'm gonna do a complete 180 on the Chef. The Chef is genius. It's good insight, good game mechanics, absolutely good use of exploiting game mechanics here. Chefing so it's a non-elemental lobby. So by chefing the Pyramid Buddy, he's printing monstrosity, which is very cheeky. But still, like, base skill is super wrong. Like, you can't buy base skill here. It's way too expensive. Even though you have a base skill on the board, like, it's like, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make your board stronger. It's not an engine. So you can't do that. But yeah, Chef, I mean, I always knew it. The Chef was a great play. I saw that straight away. The Chef was, all right. Gotta fast forward a bit. That's, oh no, like, just play the fucking guy, right? Like, we're delaying, like, what are we doing here? We're delaying our rally. It could get sniped now, yeah. Imagine if that was a little bigger. Yeah, that's just play it, right? Just play the rally here for sure. So the issue is that we spend gold on that base skill, which isn't going to help us scale. So it's like too early where we're sort of already all-inning on scam, right? Whereas we could have used that gold to hit something like a Bran or another good rally unit, right? That would have done way, way, way more for our board. He's going up here. Yeah, see, this is the issue, right? If we had spent our gold last turn on something that wasn't base skill and we could have still sold Scout from the hand, we could have maybe found either more rallies or Bran, and then we'd be much more comfortable leveling here. Leveling now feels a little awkward. We definitely want that mech for sure. So we're going to sell Mana Saber, I'm guessing, and have like a bunch of Murlocs on the board with the base skill, which isn't ideal. But you can coin and sell Scout for the Super Constructor. He has to do that. There's no way around it. 100%. Okay, it's even easy, right? Like, he's not even selling anything he wants to keep, so totally fine. Yeah, you really want that Poison Murloc on the board here, bro. Yep, that's the problem. That's exactly the problem why you want it on the board. Just missed a ton of scaling. Alright, take 15. Reborn too early. Just roll. Yeah, see, the issue now is that we're too far behind where we should be for scaling. You should probably make golden pyramid here to see what your buddy is. 4 gold for another buddy and a 6 drop is totally fine. Island Enforcer and try to hit. Yeah, he should really just buddy here. Because he's... oh, that's an insane shot. Yeah, let's go. Also, you played your beacon before rolling for Bran. I hate that. But I get it. It's kind of tough, right? You need to... like, you don't want to wait too long. And yeah, Hawk Strider. I think you just take Hawk because he's kind of leaning... oh, well, okay. I'm gonna say he's kind of leaning Lord of Ruins. But I guess he's on 20, but... That's fine. Conch is great. Yeah, I really wish that he... Oof, selling that? I really wish that he went for Golden Buddy here. That's... Oh, he's actually getting... Ah! Bro, take the other painter. It's fine. Like, he can double his scaling here. Like, the base skills don't do that much yet, and, like, he sold his rally, so... So I think he's, like, too locked into the double base skill here. He could have had double painter. Yeah, I really wish that he just made Golden Buddy here. Like, we just lost a lot of opportunities by not having an extra 6 drop and stuff. Chicken, thank you so much for that. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Ending on Leroy. This is, yeah. I can definitely see a problem here. So the play just isn't efficient enough, right? So I can point out multiple instances. I'm gonna quickly go back. So it's in terms of efficiency, what I mean with that is we spend our gold here on buying the base skill, right? So the chef, obviously, I missed that. That's a great play. The Venom Murloc, great. We're about to have 2 monstrosities. That's a solid buy. Stegodon, really good because it gives your monstrosities rally. So we should have bought Stegodon here and the Rally Murloc and the Chef after, you know, learning that he has that setup. So Chef the Pyramid Buddy gives him the other Rally guy. Play Stegodon to give your monstrosities rally. Play Murloc guy to give everything buffs. And then your board would be much, much, much stronger, right? Because you'd have way more rallies. So that would then mean that he would level to 6 here and scale way more. With the poison on the board and have it in position 1 and with the extra Stegodon, somewhat likely to win this fight because double rally guy does go hard and he has venoms and there is one big unit there. So we're working with an extra 15 health and we haven't wasted our gold, right? Then now you would have hero powered or buddied to see which buddy you are getting. Maybe that is more value buddy. Maybe that's a buddy that gives you some kind of direction. You're getting a 6 drop. That 6 drops could be mycologist. Then you roll this brand shop. And from this point on, you're kind of chilling because now you're on 35 HP. You have Bran, you're getting more value. You hit the painter that you're going for here because you're not so desperate. Then you get the second painter. You can easily play double painter. You can sell out of your rally setup somewhat and just move into playing Murlocs with Bran. But instead, we're on 20 health instead of 35 because we went for base skill instead of Stegodon. We only have 1 painter because we're afraid to sell the base skill pair because we're already on 20. And now he's just like buying Leroy and setting up for scam. So that's essentially the issue here where he's too early, is spending too much on scam and combat stuff, and he's not giving himself opportunities to really run away with the game, right? The window essentially has closed. There was a window to be the scaling guy, but he closed the window himself with some, but again, which is totally normal, right? Because if you're around 8k, of course you're not going to do all these things perfectly. Of course not. I don't do these things perfectly, right? So, but that's really the diagnosis here. Like, he's essentially too far behind where he could have been. So unless no one in the lobby is hitting and getting the scaling and the value, is going to be forced to scam instead of playing for stats. And if you're forced to scam, that's almost always weaker than playing for stats, because if your stats, you can just add some scam and that's still strong. Yeah, that's fine for 0. Another brand. No. Can't really buy the brand from the spot. But he's going to, yeah. So we're just too far behind. We do have Elder with Paramount Buddy, which is nice. But now we have this rally buffer man with no rallies, which really sucks. So much rather would have just had 2 painters and been buffing like that. He's going to walk away with the win here because of the Pyramid Elder interaction. Yeah, that's the review is kind of done. I'm going to still check some stuff. We hit Mycologist. Good brand. Brawling for a spell here. Didn't get it. Yeah, I can see that we're falling behind the people that are scaling, right? Because we're not scaling. Now he probably needs to buy that Scam Murloc. Oh, definitely needs to buy that Scam Murloc. Just don't play the Picky Eater first. I would probably Mycologist for the scope here too, because he is just full scamming now. Oh, he has Mycologist on that thing. That's also nice. Yeah, he's just a gimmick right now, this board. The board is going to be Elder with Pyramid and Scam, essentially. That's a fun turn. Yeah, now it's just all the scam in the world. Double painter. Ooh, yeah, this is just cycle, play, and play Scam and Elder and try to scam your way through. Sold the Pyramid Buddy. Ooh. Or we ate it, I guess. Yeah. Now he's got double painter on the board. Yeah, this is just all out of order, right? Like these painters should have been much earlier and then just scale your way through and then maybe pivot into Mycologist. But yeah, the scaling window kind of closed on us. It's got another Mycologist with Golden Brand. And then here, he actually gets there with that Golden Murloc. That's so good. Yeah, this is a scary board, but this is dirty. The going into scam is a good instinct for sure. It's top 2, but it's just fragile. That's the thing, right? It's a fragile board. Could have been much more robust. Yeah, now it's just endgame, add more scam. Yeah, this guy has reborns and shields. That's really hard to scam. We're not going to scam that. Yeah, this game comes down to essentially 2 crucial moments, right? I always try to pinpoint 2 moments to help out. So there's a few things before this moment, right, that I'm talking about, like the hero power and like what he's buying. But it's really here that he starts losing the game. This is where you buy Stegodon. Again, you have a great plan, right? You're like, oh, I can get two rally guys, right? And then Stegodon gives them both rallies. So that makes you really strong in the mid game, which would have allowed you to keep 35 HP. And that 35 HP you can then take to tier 6. And then on tier 6, you essentially, the game hands you your plan. The game says, here is a Bran with a triple and a Panda. So that gives you the opportunity to then move into value and Bran and get your board buffed. You also got the Painter, which was a good direction to go into. Originally, I was looking at the Hawkstrider with the... I think my cat's just meow, meow, meow. Originally, I would have gone Herald because he has the Enforcer and he's just took the 15 damage, and I think Painter might have been a bit too slow and he might be all in on finding Lord of Ruins. But I think just like scamming and Painter is better. Anyway, so normally we're on 35 here, and then you could just get double Painter and you start scaling with that. And then you just add more scam. Now, I don't think his result necessarily improves because the opponent was running Beatboxer stacking, which is hard to scam because there's so much shield and reborn. So he probably still takes second unless he truly popped off with Mycologist. But this guy is 17k, the Vlad guy. So it's kind of normal he loses this. Like this is a difficult board to beat. But that doesn't mean that changing those things isn't going to improve his overall outcome. Maybe not the outcome in this particular game. But the overall outcome's going to improve. All right. Then we have one more viewer game to go over. One sec. All right, Golden Arrow with Ellie Murloc, Naga Pirate Quill, probably Scabs, but let's see if he rolls something. Yeah, Scabs is just the better. Like, Scabs is kind of weird in Golden Arrow because you're going to go 3-on-3, but money is great. But yeah, again, early game, very fast. Yeah, we're going to go 3-on-3, so level's better. Not a bad shop. Normally you would stay here, but Arrow 3-on-3, perfectly fine. No problem so far. Golden Scourfin, I guess. Oh, he rolled. Okay, because he has a hero power. That worked out. And now he's trying to check if hero power is better than the scout. I like this. I like this play a lot. I think rolling because you have a hero power makes a lot of sense. He gets super rewarded too. Blossom's not horrible, but he has buffs for cleave, yeah. I think that's too... You're playing too nice here, yeah. Well, maybe not too nice, but this is like too much respect. You have a golden guy that makes coins, right? Just give that bananas and win. I think I would have gone Flotsam or Reef. Because I want to banana my guy that makes coins here. So I maybe get 4 coins. So I think that's like the first one where he's a little too cautious here. Going for the big cleave. Because I think we could have had like 4 coins maybe. Because especially if it's like... Yeah, like people are going to have some, yeah. So I think that's the first thing here. People have 4 drops. Hero power should be good. Because other people have also played Arrow. So I think it's just level hero power instead of level by that unit. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't steal anything too good. A big cleave. Still lose. Unfortunate. Another golden arrow. Usually I level on this turn. And I think if we had buffed our coin guy, maybe we have 2 extra coins here. I think I would have liked level here and then just... Because that's how I play golden arrow. Instead of buying a 4-drop on this turn, assuming that I've had a pretty good start, which honestly he has. He's winning enough fights. He's on 35. Because he has a big cleave, right? So I would have had potentially 2 more coins here, which makes it a bit easier to go to 5. And then you can just make a golden 5-drop straight away. And I usually pull ahead in golden arrow because of that. Instead now he's having to roll for a target that's sort of acceptable. And we're going to be wasting a lot of gold and it's kind of awkward. Monstrosity is nice here. He has a rally. Yeah. Then just oil, honestly. Yeah, we're... okay, that's fine. That's fine. Put that first. Put that first. Put that first. Hunt your buddy. Put that first. Wind Fury. Okay. This is like, I don't like that. It's Wind Fury shield, right? And it's rally. Like, you gotta put that first. So these are just like some execution type mistakes. But I would say that the biggest one is that he didn't level this turn. So he's gonna be like really far behind where he could have been. Because we made a golden 4-drop and we discovered the rally guy, right? But had we just gone to 5 and then this turn, we could straight away just golden a really strong value generator or so. So we're now just like a turn. We're probably more than a turn behind. Because not only did we spend an extra turn on tier 4, we also didn't golden something that was truly worth goldening. Yeah, buying that is totally fine here. You can't sell your rally though. Okay, he's not gonna go into it. That's fine. He has meditative. That's an okay alternative, yeah. That way you just keep your meditative. Again, I don't have a problem with that. Sous chef for hero power. Steal more sous chef. It's kind of weird. All right, we get a golden arrow next turn. We definitely want to get our hand a bit open. I would just level here, I think. It's a Pirate Naga Murloc lobby. Lots of good stuff on 6. So rolling on 5 here, I think, is wrong, right? So he's got gold coming out of his ears, right? We have 5 coins in our hand plus a unit. So we can level and have a turn. He's still on 35. On tier 6, we have cool Naga stuff, right? We could hit the Naga that gives our board 2 health every time we cast a spell, and we have lots of coins and stuff. We could hit Rogue, which is okay because he already has Meditative plus the Fire Scale. We could hit Rogers, it's a pirate lobby because we have the Cleave. We could hit Mycologist, right? So many cool things here. So on 35, with a handful of coins, you do not have to second guess yourself here. It's definitely go to 6. Okay, so he wanted to roll on 5 first, but I don't think that's correct because he has so much gold. It's better to roll on 6 and just buy those 6s. It's considering Eudora here to be a little... Ooh, taunted. Right. Yeah, Eudora didn't die. That sucks. It's fine. Okay, we didn't overflow our arrow. That's nice. Oh, we did! We did overflow it because of the Mukla. Okay, that hurts. Yeah, there's no hand protection for Golden Arrow. It fucking sucks. It just fucking sucks. Yeah. Okay, so we're playing down an arrow. Yeah, I mean, that's an execution type mistake. I can't really backseat that, right? It's just like, you know, that happens to me sometimes. Just have to empty your hand. Probably want that meditative here. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think the showy cyclist is just extreme copium. Yeah, like we didn't get we didn't go for the Myrmidon. I think Myrmidon here when you got this much spell power makes way more sense. He's got Rogue too, yeah. Yeah, so we just went for the Cope cyclist and like it really, yeah, I don't like that at all. Ooh, wait, what is this? Is this just a roll? That's just a roll, nice. Huge. I mean, you have to at least buy Mycologist here, right? Because Mycologist versus a Ghost is gonna make your money back. Rogers, I can understand you're a little intimidated, and I might not even want to Rogers myself here, but Mycologist is so nice into a Ghost. Because you could roll like Overconfidence or something and just like pop double Overconfidence, 6 extra gold next turn. It's just silly. Not a rogue. But you could see how having the you can see how having the Myrmidon on the board now is huge with the rogue. You could sell your buddy, that's fine. Hero power to Eudora, I'm guessing. Ooh. Yeah, we're really feeling that no Myrmidon on the board right now. Because usually from this spot position, you play Myrmidon plus Rogue and Elder. And that's how you deal with stuff. Yeah, I think now we're just in a... This is just a product of some of the decisions we made. We're just not big enough. Made a Golden Fauna, yeah. So let's pinpoint the issues again, right? So I think here it starts early where he's just too too cautious with the big cleave. I think big coin guy and make more money is just nice. So I think that's like a first. That's like a mindset thing. Or is like a little too careful, I think, going in on the cleave. I think just having the huge snake here, huge money snake. But I would say the biggest issue by far is this turn, right? This turn, we could have gone to 5 and gotten our buddy out, most likely, especially if we had put the bananas on the coin guy. But even now, you can still triple coin, go to 8 gold, sell your busker, and go to 5. And then next turn, you can roll like a brand and then just like GG, right? But now we use a lot of gold here to roll to find a unit that is kind of okay. We have to sell our gambler, put that down. We have to keep selling to make board space to fit stuff. And then we have to buy this rally unit. So we completely overkill this turn in terms of tempo that was required. Right? Like we're going to complete, like this is such a better position, right? And I think the Xeric ends up beating him, right? Yeah, this is actually, it couldn't be more obvious, like more clear. Like this is a great example. This is a super great example, right? The Xeric went up. The Xeric went up and had a weak turn here. Took 10 damage, but has double Rogers now. Has a lot more money generation. And we see this is turn 6. And then 6 turns later, he's fighting the Xeric again. The Xeric didn't overkill his tempo that turn, and therefore has far more resources at his disposal to build a huge board, right? So I think that's really it, right? It's completely overkilling the tempo on tier 4 and not giving yourself the option to have like the really cool golden arrow turn. Yeah, that's really it, honestly. Like that's where the games fell apart. It's that turn on tier 4, turn 6. Turn 6 could have gone to tier 5 and open up the whole game, like get money and stuff. You recorded your Spotify? I never listen to audio anyway. Well, very, very rarely. But in order for me to review viewer games for just like, oh, this was crazy, it has to be like really, really crazy, right? Like I just watched someone. Yeah, anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. Hey, Switch. Thank you for that. Okay, give me a second, guys. Yeah, it's 12. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for me for today. But I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be normal stream, longer stream. Saturday, stream all day. Sunday, stream all day. So it's going to be a lot more. Before I go, I will let you guys know that I am doing a giveaway. So there are 5 $100 Steam gift cards. To enter, you can download Arcane Rush using my link in the chat. You play one game, very likely to win that. Then you take your team into the arena. Then just take a screenshot of that and submit that in the Discord. I'll paste it in YouTube. I'll do it like half and half. So for anyone interested in entering that giveaway, copy paste it to have. Why you missed 2 arrows in one game last week? Yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter anymore. Like, usually it does, but. Discord link still has extra symbols. I don't know why it didn't change. It changed just now. I don't know why it doesn't change. Like there's like 2 spaces between it. Okay. I aggressively tapped my spacebar 5 times. There you go.